y'all, welcome back to the channel. So we are in Ohio. We have made it to Ohio on this road trip, and I'm gonna take a little scenic byway. I think we are gonna do the Covered Bridge Scenic Byway. Now I found a map. It's on the USDA, the Forest Service website, and it shows you where a couple of the historic, or a few of the historic bridges are here in Ohio. And maybe there'll be a little bit of fall color there to kind of accentuate the really pretty covered bridges. I'm not used to seeing covered bridges in my neck of the woods where I live in East Texas. So this will kind of be a neat little scenic road trip that we're going to take through this part of Ohio. So why don't you join me? Just sit back, relax, let's have a good time. Let's peep some fall leaves in these bridges and so just sit back and relax, enjoy this little trip through Ohio with me. Let's see if we can find some covered bridges. Come on, let's go. Pulled over just a minute to admire the river running through here. Kind of out here on this little spot. Here's some motorcycles coming. This is obviously a popular area for motorcycles to come through. What a beautiful drive. Annie is driving. I don't know if I mentioned that, but she's gonna drive us through the hills and the scenic byway here.
Turn left onto Zion Ridge Road, then turn left. Turn left, then you will arrive at your destination.
So yeah, welcome to the Covered Bridge Scenic Byway here in Ohio. This is our first bridge. It says Hills Bridge. There's a little bit of info. I'm guessing there's going to be at every bridge that we come to that's on the map. Tells you a little bit about the bridge. It also says here that Ohio once had more covered bridges than any other state. A conservative guess, it says they once had over 2,000 of these bridges throughout the state. But today, the leader in the number of bridges is actually Pennsylvania. But look how pretty this is. Of course, you cannot drive through it. You can walk through it though, so we're going to check it out. So this bridge was built in 1878 originally. Of course, it has been renovated probably quite a few times to keep it sturdy for us to walk across. There is a small river down there. Look how cool this is. This is definitely something different I don't get to see in Texas. But wow, yeah, it's a pretty substantial bridge. Look at this. I mean, you've got see how the boards are arranged where your tire goes, so I mean, you could probably drive through it. It seems pretty firm. I don't know. Look how cool that is. peek out one of these little windows. Check it out. That's so pretty. And it's mostly really quiet out here. You can hear the occasional motorcycle go by. Oh, that's an ATV. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're just going to the other side. It's right off the roadway here. Pretty easy to find, and you can Google map all this too, by the way. And it'll steer you right to it. So pretty. There she is. Yep, little parking lot out here so you can kind of pull off and walk around. Now out here in this part of Ohio, you'll see a little bit of color, but not too much is changing right now as far as fall leaves are concerned. So hopefully we'll get into that more as we head further north. It says this is Harley Warwick's national treasure, this barn back here. It all started when Harley, back in 1946, was discharged from World War II, and the mail pouch painters came to paint a barn on his family's land. And they had an opening on one of their teams, and he signed up, got employed, and he made a killing off of painting these barns because he did, it says 2 to 3 barns a day, 6 days a week for like 20 years. Until Congress passed the Lady Bird Johnson's Highway Beautification Act in like 1965, and it prohibited commercial signs within so many feet of the interstate highway. And it almost stopped that tradition, and then they kind of had a change of heart in 1974. But anyway, this is one of those old painted barns. Still up and nice. Looks like they probably keep it up and repaint it, but that's kind of cool. It's right off the Scenic Byway here. There's a Beal's store sign. Just kind of stop off here and reminisce. I'm guessing that's the old Beal's store there. Got a bunch of pumpkins, but it says closed. It's a pretty house there on the hill. We're gonna continue on. Alright, we've made it to our next bridge. This is the Hune Bridge. I don't see a little plaque out here that tells us how old or when this bridge was constructed, but the other bridge, the first bridge we saw, looked like it was a little bit bigger than this one. I may be wrong about that, just appearances, but looks a little narrower. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know if I'm thinking correctly. But obviously closed as well. And, oh, it's a little bit steeper to come up. We'll walk through. Y'all, obviously there's some graffiti and stuff inside here, so if you peep a dirty word on here, I'm sorry. I still can't believe people just come in here and write dirty words and think that's cool. See my van way down there. There she is. beautiful area. So at the end of this gravel road there, it says Hune Bridge Campground. So there's a campground around here too. We just came on the byway side, I guess. But yeah, I don't see a nice little information plaque for this one, so have to do our own research. But see the again, the river down there that's running along this scenic byway, of course, pretty much the whole way. But there she is. Breeze blowing through here is blowing all the leaves in. Check this out. It's so quiet, you can hear every little thing. This one doesn't have the windows in it like the other one did. It's solid. It's a little creepy, I'll be honest. Spotted our third bridge. This one's a little different. Rinard Bridge. Hopefully saying that correctly. This one's bigger than the last one, I do know. But this is the Rinard Covered Bridge 3, resurrected 3 times from destruction, it says. Okay, so the first bridge that was built here was built in 1871. It was destroyed by a flood, and they built another covered bridge by the Smith Bridge Company, is who built it in 1876. Okay, well, the flooding of 1913 and 1938 took that bridge out both times, rebuilt it both of those times, and again in 2004 it was washed from its piers. But yeah, so anyway, it is resurrected again, and looks like it was closed to traffic in 1991. So interesting little history of this bridge. I tell you what, I'm sorry if I'm flinching, but the bees are crazy. The bees and the wasp and everything. Oh, this doesn't have the path, you know, for you to drive on here. I do have to say this one is a little bit more picturesque, I think, than the other ones that I've seen so far. The red and the white, and then the stone like pillars that are holding it up. I came out to take a picture and I was gonna go like right back in, but there are so many wasp and like bees. They're like, pay the toll, lady, pay the toll, and I don't have anything to give them, so I'm just gonna let them have it. They are everywhere, like dive bomb you when you go through the entrance there. They dive bomb you. It's such a pretty bridge though. But it's definitely protected. For sure. Oh, for sure. Onward. Dang, I missed one of the covered bridges that was listed on the map. I don't remember seeing it, but I know I was taking video as I was driving by, so hopefully I caught it on that, and if I did, then I think I'll pause it when it gets there and just let you know that that was the covered bridge that I missed. So I'm sorry. Anyway, so what a beautiful drive. It's very twisty turny. It's like a 2-lane road. So there's a few pull-offs every now and then, but not a whole lot. But the bridges are easy to get to, the 3 that I got to were really easy to get to and find, and you can pull off. There's pull-offs there that you can walk up and take pictures and everything, because I mean, of course you can't drive on those bridges anymore. So anyway, we're going to continue north. Hopefully find something good to eat this evening. I haven't really eaten all day, but snacking on some little pretzels. And we're going to find hopefully somewhere to bed down for the night, further up north. But I will let you in on all of that stuff once I get situated. So anyway, like I say, onward. Coming off the Scenic Byway, y'all, we're headed through a town, Woodsfield, Ohio. Check out this epic courthouse. You know I'm all about the courthouses. If you watched any of my other videos, I tend to take note of the courthouses, the old courthouses. This one's pretty awesome. I wanted to super zoom in on the dome there with my phone. Look how awesome that is. Just get like a really up close view. I'm sorry about the wind. Wow. So this building next door is public defender's office. So it's the county public defender's office, and it says 1903. So I'm wondering if the building here is about the same, but they were built, I mean, they look alike, kind of like twinsies. So probably early 1900s. Very cool. Alright, it's picnic time. Annie's got her food out here. I did stop and get some KFC because that was like right across from that courthouse I just showed y'all. It's a cute little roadside park. Got a big pasture full of cows across the street. A little noisy right here by the road, but wow, look at all the tables out here. It's very cozy. There's a nice breeze. So we're gonna enjoy our little supper before we have to get back on the road and make our trek. Hello. What do you think? Huh? Make our trek to our home for the night. Hear that wind? Shaking the whole van. This wind is something fierce tonight. It's kind of shaking the van around. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna boondock tonight right off of Lake Erie. Maybe that's why it's so windy, everything coming off the lake. There's been some storms in the area too, so that could be it. But yeah, we got here kind of late. It's pitch dark outside. I usually like to get places before it gets too dark. But here we are. So I checked on this place to see if it was a good, safe boondocking site, and a lot of people said it was, so I'm hoping for the best. And they said it was kind of beautiful out here at sunset and sunrise, so we'll have to catch the sunrise together because we totally missed the sunset. So anyway, I will get up tomorrow morning, hopefully early enough to show y'all that, but otherwise we're gonna bed down here. Thank goodness we found a spot. Yeah, that wind is like crazy tonight over here. It is literally shaking the whole van, if I hadn't said that 5,000 times before. But anyway, I'm going to end the video right here because we're just going to chill for the rest of the night, Annie and I. But here in just a moment, I'll show you what it looks like in the morning if it's not pouring down rain. So we'll see you in just a little bit, okay? Good night. Whoa, it is cloudy. Didn't quite make sunrise for y'all, but I wanted to show you the lake. It is choppy. Super windy today. Sorry about all the wind, but check out how epic this park is here in Geneva, Ohio. On this cloudy morning. We'll see you soon. Y'all come back, see where we wander to next.